You're listening to the Incomparables Total Party Kill podcast, in which a group of friends play Dungeons & Dragons on the internet for your amusement. This is episode number 514, recorded November 2024, posted August 2025. Tockworth's Clockwise Clockworks.
Welcome back to Total Party Kill. It's me, Tony Sindelar, a Dungeon Master. Today, we are continuing our Keys from the Golden Vault High Space Adventures, specifically, man, it's going to be a long episode if I have to say every word 3 times, specifically, Tixie Tockworth's Clockworks. Still can't say it right. Not going to try again.
Tockworth's Clockworks.
An adventure where our adventurers has been sent by the Golden Vault to help the gnomish town of Little Lockford, a town that has fallen under the little thumb of Tixie Tockworth, rogue inventor, former security chief of Little Lockford, currently kind of ruling as self-imposed dictator / robot overlord, with her army of clockwork monstrosities, keeping everyone who used to live here out. Allow me to introduce our players, and they will introduce their characters, and then we will get into it, because that's what we do here at Total Party Kill. This is not one of those Dungeons & Dragons podcasts where we dither around. We are on task all the time. What was I doing? Hello, Jason Snell.
Hello, Tommy Sindelar.
That's not my name.
I said that name wrong too. It's that kind of episode. I am playing Revelle. He is a Triton druid. And like a fishman, kind of, with magic and druidy.
Yeah. I think it's fun to say people's names wrong, but other people find it deeply offensive, and so our next guest is Monty Ashley.
That's me, Monty Ashley. I'm playing Krong, a bugbear rogue. You'll get the idea.
The star of the show, Krong.
Star of the show. Also joining us, it's Aline Sims. Welcome back, Aline.
Hello, I am playing Jasper, the Tabaxi monk. Our pronouns are she, her, and Jasper likes to hit things.
It's true.
And brew beer.
And last, but certainly not least, it's Chip Sudderth. Hi, Chip.
Hi, Tony. I just want you to know from the outset, I still believe in you. I play Josh Molis. Our pronouns are collectively he, him, and Josh is a cleric / rogue who is a little out of his depth when he's staring up at a 10-foot giant robot.
Yeah. So, as aforementioned, you are staring up / in the distance, it's like 60 feet away, at a giant robot. Tixie Tockworth has what's called a shield guardian protecting her workshop. It's a big, humanoid robot, 10 feet tall, kind of just got like a face like a helmet. Not like one of those like friendly robots, like from those cartoons that you'd watch as a kid that have a friendly robot. Like, I don't know.
Casper the friendly robot.
I was trying to think about a robot,
droids?
and I was like,
the cartoon Droids?
I was
Mighty
thinking
Orbots?
about droids. Are the Ewoks robots? Probably not.
Herbie, the robot on Fantastic Four, he was helpful.
I thought you were thinking of Herbie the love bug. Who, you know what, Jason? I don't think you've ever
be a robot. I don't know.
You've never weighed in on whether he's a
vehicle.
robot.
I thought vehicles were not robots.
Well, the
like
Enterprise is not a robot,
canon.
but isn't Kit a robot?
I think Kit is not a robot. That's what I remember.
Just because you can get, so is Optimus Prime not a robot?
Wow, so much material for Syracuse.
He's a robot when he's a robot. When he's disguised as a truck, he appears to not be a robot. That's the whole point of being a robot in disguise.
But he still has the identity of robot. Anyway, I had thought they had mined all of the things worth talking about on Robot or Not. I'm sorry.
300 episodes, Tony. 300
all
episodes.
The robot-related things. I'll still find listed to find out if a fan is also a light. Not your best work.
Real episode.
Yep.
Wow. Tony is coming out swinging today.
Honestly, when they're not our best episode, that's on purpose.
I don't know what's wrong with me, and I apologize for everything in advance and retroactively.
Let's kill a robot.
All right. You are going toe-to-toe with a shield guardian that is guarding Tixie's workshop. I have put you on the initiative order. Have I rolled initiative for the shield guardian? I have not. Now I have.
I've got a cool ability that goes off if I act before stuff. I rolled a 1.
Yeah.
Cool.
So Revelle is on top of things and gets to go first, then Tixie's Shield Guardian, and then everybody else. Reminder to players that you had put in some notes about what you wanted to do last time, and so I suspect you will do that. Jason/Revelle, you get to go first.
So Revelle has already cast Gust of Wind. Okay. So there's a howling gust of wind in the face of the robots. The robot's speed is halved, so everybody should know that. That's very helpful.
Mm-hmm.
The robot's speed is halved, and I guess I'm gonna do something to attack the robot. 60 feet away, did you say?
I was an approximate, but here, let me. From you, yeah, it's you know what? It's 55 to 60 feet away. It's a big robot, so different parts of it are different amounts of distance away. That's how distances work.
Okay. Now, when I'm concentrating on my gust of wind to keep it active, that means I can't cast another spell, right?
I believe so, yeah.
All right.
You can cast a spell while you're concentrating on something. That's fine.
Can I?
Yes. If you cast another concentration spell, your concentration will lapse in the previous spell. And
I see.
The new spell will take over. But
I see. Interesting. Well, let's see.
Yes. The only thing that messes up your constitution would be, like Monty said, other spell, or if you got, incapacitated or killed.
I am going to keep my concentration while blowing the wind at the robot to slow the robot down. And I'm just going to throw I think I can throw a spear at the robot from here because I have 60 range.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, it's just a 12 to hit.
All right. I imagine, it's hard. You've never thrown a spear like powerfully downwind like this before, and it whizzes past the robot's head.
Yeah, just missed him
harmlessly.
That's it.
All right. Well, the robot is next. The robot is like it's like a salmon swimming upstream. If that salmon was a robot fighting against magic wind. So the only thing the robot can do is its speed is halved, which this was not our fastest robot to begin with. It was a big guy. So I think this robot is going to move twice, which will get it 5, 10, 15, 20,
hey, look at Marcel over here.
30. Yeah, it looks like he's doing like a slow motion dance. And
walking against the wind.
Taking 2 move actions, and still that's not even enough to close with you. It also, I think just from a tactical point of view, this is a robot with big metal arms and fists, and maybe it can kick, but it doesn't have like a gun. So this is a robot that needs to be right up in your face to hurt you. All right, Josh, you are next.
All right, I am using my gem of brightness, aiming a beam at his photoreceptors.
Yeah.
So that takes down a charge. He needs a Constitution saving throw, DC 15, or he is blinded for a minute.
Oh, he has rolled 19. So his powerful photoreceptors, maybe they immediately switch. Like he's got like a sunglass visor that flips into place.
Dark mode.
Yeah, dark mode. He works down here in the dark, but then there's there's welding and lava and stuff. So he just goes into welding mode, and then he is not fazed by it.
Now he just looks cool.
Yeah, he just looks like a robot with sunglasses now.
Awesome.
Sorry.
I'm made him look great.
Mm-hmm. Krong, I think you're next. I think you're going to hide according to the notes.
I already hid.
You already hid.
Yes. So now I'm going to, let's say, attack from hiddenness with a sneak attack.
I think the official word is hidosity.
All right. Well, anyway, here's my short bow roll. I rolled a 16 to hit.
16 is not quite enough to hit.
But I should be attacking with advantage because I'm hidden.
Maybe your second roll. Hey,
17?
Guess what? The armor class of the Shield Guardian is 17. So your arrow flies through the air and catches it like in kind of like an exposed joint between the upper arm and the lower arm, where he's got his little wiry elbow. Tell us about some damage there, Krong.
Well, with the sneak attack roll, which included 2 1s,
two
say
ones.
14.
All right, not your best work, Krong, but gotta start somewhere. Sparks fly as an arrow is wedged into kind of the elbow joint of this robot. All right, that was a fast round.
I would now like to move.
Mm-hmm.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I can make it over to this corner here. Can I hide?
Yeah. I think there's, you're in this kind of open street. There's a bunch of side streets, and, you could imagine the street probably has like crates and barrels and other various things. So that, it wouldn't be too hard to find something for Krog to disappear by.
You would think so, but I only rolled a 12.
Let me just check what is, I'm going to say that you have evaded the vision of the Shield Guardian.
Great. That is my turn.
All right. Jasper.
Okay. I guess I have to run up to it and hit it. So that's what I'm gonna do.
You don't have to.
First attack. I guess I'm gonna see how well a short sword does against something with so much armor. I rolled a 1. It's very scary. It's very large. I am part cat, mostly cat. So then I'm gonna attack with my claws. That also misses. I'm apparently very intimidated right now.
Well, now here's the key question. Are you going to stay there or are you going to leave?
Since I didn't miss or since I didn't hit. No, because I'm in range.
He can still punch you, but I don't know if you want to stay there or not. Because he still has wind on him, right?
He does.
And the wind only affects the robot, right? It's not like the area. It's robot wind only.
I think so.
Yeah.
Because I'm controlling where the angle of the gust and everything.
Okay. And that's a tall robot.
What's everybody's AC?
15.
17.
16.
All right, I'm gonna try to back off and.
All right. All right. The robot takes a swing at you with a giant metal fist. Hits the ground, critical fail. There's dust and debris, and in that dust cloud, there's kind of a cat-shaped hole as Jasper disappears completely unscathed.
So as I missed, I just kind of transferred my luck onto this giant robot.
Okay.
I hope.
You did cross its path, so. All right.
Yeah,
we have completed one round. Revelle, we are back around to you. I will say the robot is within 2 moves of getting to you now, but it wouldn't be able to attack if it did. If it would 2 moves would get him there. You are still safely, a move in. You're not within a move and attack range.
Right. So I'm going.
Honestly, one of the more tactical things I've seen someone do on Total Party Kill in roughly a decade of playing this game. It seems almost accidental how effective it is.
Right.
We could keep backing up and just kite it around while I shoot it with arrows until eventually it dies.
You could.
That's good podcasting.
I am going to throw my dancing scimitar into the air, and it's going to fly 30 feet over to the robot and attack it. Mm-hmm. Unfortunately, it's a 7, so that didn't happen. And so here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to back up a little bit. I'm going to keep the wind going. That's the end of my turn. Now, something I neglected the first go round, so now I'm gonna enforce it now is, Tony, there is an effect, which is if you are in the gust zone, you actually have to make a strength saving throw.
Oh, the robot has to make a strength saving
throw.
The
robot
now?
has to make. It should have done it last turn. I didn't call it on it, but this time I'm going to do it. So when it starts its turn in the zone, which it is, it has to make a strength saving throw, DC 12.
The robot just rolled a 19. The robot is very strong.
I figured sturdy. It was.
Yeah.
So the robot doesn't get blown backward,
but is still impeded half speed.
I am still concentrating for up to a minute, and it's only round 2.
All right. The robot is going to lurch forward. Josh, it is right over you, but is unable to take an attack against you. It is your turn. A giant hulking 10-foot robot stands above you.
Okay, I am casting Spiritual Weapon. And if I've rolled correctly, it's given me damage, but I'm not sure that that's a proper 2-hit roll.
It looks right. I see that you rolled a 14 plus 5 is 19.
Yep, that is correct.
And
okay.
It did 11 force damage as your kind of spiritual mace reaches out and whacks the robot in the side of the head.
Okay.
All right.
And as a second action, I'm going to stand my ground, and as my bonus action, I'm going to stand my ground and hit it again. Hit it again. Harder. A whopping 10.
10. Oh, that is 10 total. Ouch. I was
Yeah,
like, well,
not
15
so good.
is almost there. But 10 total is not. So you swing at it again and clang harmlessly off the I don't know, like the knee pad
What was that?
of the robot. Yeah. All right.
Not Clang, not Krong.
Sorry, carry on.
It's your cousin Clang.
All set, Josh?
Yeah, that's all I've got left.
All right, Krong, you are next. You are hiding behind a box. No one knows where you are.
I am again attacking from the shadows with my short bow with advantage. And I rolled a 20 to hit.
That'll definitely hit.
Lovely. In that case, I will deal 21 points of damage, piercing and sneak attack and all that.
Very good. Now it's happening.
Now I would like to move 1 square north and once more attempt to hide.
All right, your number to get is a 10.
I feel like I'm not being very original this fight. That's a natural 20 for a total of 30.
You disappear into the shadows.
Completely.
Yeah.
Utterly.
All right, then.
All right. It's Jasper's turn.
Yay.
Okay. I guess I'm going to do the same thing. See what happens. Run up. Short sword. 18.
Oh, there you go.
Oops. And then I rolled the wrong thing. So that is 10 points of damage. For my second attack, I am going to do an unarmed strike. And it's on the edge, but roll 20 says it's a 9 total.
Oh.
I'm going to wait to use a key point.
Okay.
Just feel like I need them for Trixie later. So I'm going to, I think I moved 20 feet to get here, so I'm going to try to go back roughly to where I was.
All right. Robot's going to take a swipe at you as you dash away. Fist attack. Oh, I have rolled a 19, Jasper.
Yep, that gets it.
A giant metal fist catches you in the hip. You take 15 bludgeoning damage.
Whoa.
Oh.
Do I still get to run away, or does that disrupt my...
It does not stop your movement. You're free to go. Well, I mean, you paid for it in hit points. But yeah.
Okay.
All right. Revelle, it's you again.
I'm gonna back up to where Krong isn't. But I'm still in range to attack with my dancing scimitar, which dances over to the robot and goes, ha! And it's a critical fail. So I readjust the angle of the wind pushing against the robot and continue blowing that wind on the robot.
All right.
The end.
I feel like this is some very good tactics combined with some very low rolling.
Yep.
All right.
Strength saving throw, robot. Strength saving throw.
Saving throw. I have rolled an 18 this time, which is, at least you're making me waste my good rolls on that. The robot stands firm in the wind. Its optical receptors swivel around looking for a target. It sees Josh in front of him and lets loose 2 fist attacks, right and left. Josh, the first one's 11, is not very threatening, but the second one is a follow-up 21 versus armor class.
15.
All right, you get caught in the side for 14 bludgeoning damage. You feel some of your ribs are bruised as a giant robot has pummeled you with its huge iron hands. But the good news is, it's your turn.
It's great. I'm still alive. Ish.
Look, if you're gonna die, getting killed by a giant robot is a pretty cool way to go, as far as I'm concerned.
Cool.
Yeah.
Well, it's certainly, yeah.
It'll be good for your rep.
So moving to disengage gives him another free shot at me, correct?
If
you can take an action to disengage, and then he will not attack you, but then you will not have an action.
Yeah.
As I have 7 hit points,
do that. Run away.
I think I shall take action to disengage.
Yeah, I think if you have less than 1 robot fist worth of hit points,
come back here with me.
You should take your hit points and
you and only you.
Yeah.
Yep, just me. All by myself standing over here.
Yep.
Also, I can heal you, so hang on.
Yeah. All right, Josh, you have taken the disengage action and retreated to safety. All set?
Yep.
All right. Krong, it's your turn if we can find you.
All right. I might have an idea.
Mm.
Do I have to... I'm fine with it. I would like to, because I am hidden, stealth around to here, right behind the robot.
Sure. What's the point of stealthing of being hidden if you can't be stealthy?
He's got sunglasses. They're all being abraded by the dust. It's fine.
Yeah.
All right. Now I will
The air
attack.
quality down here is horrible.
Yeah. I will attack him with my beloved sword, Ghoul Stabber, which has a +1. And I rolled a 23 with advantage.
Very nice.
Nice.
And now I will deal some damage. Now it's a D8 +5 +3d6. That's 19 damage.
All right. Krong thrusts Ghoul Stabber into the back of Tixie's Shield Guardian. All kinds of wires and sparks are shooting out. This robot looks like it is bloodied. It is not happy about this situation.
All right. I will bonus action disengage. Oh, wait. No, I can't. I'm out of action. I'm out of movement. All right. I'm going to try bonus action hide.
Okay.
Can I hide from this robot that I'm standing right next to that I just stabbed?
I'm going to say you have disadvantage on hiding from the robot that you just stabbed.
Okay, well, I've got a +10, so let's see how that goes.
I think you're pretty good at hiding.
I ended up with a 14.
You are hidden.
Amazing.
Great.
Amazing. I imagine the robot is like swiveling at the waist, and you are just always you're basically hiding behind the robot. Like you're just.
Well, there's all that wind, and it's gusting up, and it's just a mess.
The robot knows Krong is somewhere here, but does not know where that here is, right? Which is the critical piece of information the robot is missing. All right. Jasper, you have a front row seat to this situation. The robot has been bloodied, but it's still obviously very dangerous. Krog is right up next to it. What are you going to do?
I'm going to try to hit it again.
All right.
I do love watching Krong work, though.
Yeah.
It's poetry in motion. First is a 17 with my short sword.
17's the number.
For 7 points of damage. Is that what I did last time too?
It's something.
And then with my claws, finally hit 26 to hit.
Yep.
And that is 10 points of damage. And I think I will use a key point now. And necrotic damage doesn't get us much, does it?
Let me just check. The robot is not immune to necrotic damage.
It's not immune.
Yeah. So it would be effective against the robot. But you in general would know, especially at this point, you've been dealing with constructs for the whole adventure, that they tend to be immune to poison, charm, fear, and paralysis. But
Okay.
Necrotic, I think the only thing that's immune to necrotic is like certain undead.
Okay. I think I'm going to do Flurry of Blows.
Okay.
Just because I get 2 hits if I do that. So first is 13 to hit. And then second is 10 to hit. So I wasted that key point.
Plink, plink,
but
plink.
I tried.
You tried.
I tried.
That's the important thing. I mean, I'll be honest. I'm no longer heavily invested in this giant robot because it's only a matter of time before one of you defeats it. And I don't even think it's got a shot at taking one of you down with it. Revelle, Windmaster, what will you do?
Yes, I'm going to shift the wind so it's blowing on the guy again. Yeah. And I am going to cast Cure Wounds, tap my pal Josh.
Before you do that, I mean, you can I can cure myself, and you probably can do more damage with your scimitar than I can with my spiritual mace.
I have seen no evidence of that.
Mm-hmm.
But okay, yeah, well, we'll try it then. I'm gonna just do a really quick dancing scimitar, step forward a little bit, cast, toss it out there, and then step back like I've been doing. 20 to hit.
There you go.
Nice.
And 7 damage.
All right.
And the wind blows. That's it. Strength saving throw.
Strength saving throw. Will this robot ever be blown away? It's very strong. 18 again.
Nope.
So it's
all right.
The robot's doing great. All right. The robot is swiveling around looking for a target. It knows Krong is here somewhere who has done so much damage to him, but can't find Krong. And then as it swivels, it sees a tabaxi, and it's going to try and punch you twice, right and left. I have rolled a critical success and a 19.
All right, I'm probably going down.
Yeah. On the plus side, I rolled min damage on my bonus crit damage there. So you're going to take 11 from one attack and 13 from the second attack. That's 24 damage total.
I had 22
All right. The cat has been put down. Would this robot do a victory dance? No, that would be unsportsmanlike. Remember when I just said the robot's not even going to be able to take anyone down with him? Yeah.
Sandbagging.
Yeah.
Does the robot move at all? It could go after Josh and Revelle.
I think it will, because having defeated the tabaxi, it then lurches off upwind.
Great. I would like to do an opportunity attack.
Provoking an opportunity attack from Krong, who it can't see.
Right. So I am still hidden, so I am attacking with advantage.
Yep. I know what's happening, but this is what robots do.
27 to hit.
Yeah.
So because the way sneak attack is worded, it's 1 per turn, not once per round. I'm getting a sneak attack here on its turn.
Correct.
And that's 19 more points of damage.
All right.
Wow.
And now it knows I'm here.
Yeah. And so it marches like 15 feet that way and then swivels and is like, excuse me? So, you know what? I'm going to say, in fact, maybe it didn't get the full 15 feet then, because,
coming back towards me is very easy. The wind's blowing towards me.
Yeah. But out of action. That robot is out of actions. So, Josh, it is your turn.
I I'm going to gamble that I'll have time to pop a potion. I'm going to use my spiritual weapon against the beastie again.
Mm-hmm. Oh, critical success.
That felt good.
Yeah.
That was less inspiring.
Well, it's
I
a
don't really
critical, so you should double the roll.
You should roll another D8 in there, which I didn't do for you automatically. So it looks like your spiritual weapon is 1D8 plus 3, so you should get another D8 worth of damage in there.
There's the other one.
The other one is a
6.
So 10 damage total.
No, 1d8 plus 3 was 4, and then 6.
All right.
Yeah.
I would say that 1 good hit might take out the robot, or 2 medium hits.
Well, I still have a bonus action.
Oh, well, I meant to say that more dramatically at the end of the turn, but please continue.
Let's do this again.
All right.
That's 20.
Math's 20 will hit.
9 points.
Damage. The robot, like, one of its legs goes kind of like rigid, like the gears are no longer working in it, and it's just kind of like rotating its arms menacingly, but not really moving. This robot is not long for this world. It's just a question of who will be able to take it down. Krong, it might be you.
And Jasper is unconscious.
Unconscious.
Yes.
What is it to extract a health potion from Jasper's belt or whatever and pour it into Jasper's mouth?
That would be an action.
I might not, because I think I've already taken one. Did I have 1 or 2?
Well, I've got one, so. But that's a full action?
That's a full action.
I think you're fine.
Yeah, I would.
Yeah,
I would hit.
Yeah, that's the kind of thing someone says right before they miss, usually.
I would like to move up here.
Yep.
Sort of around this corner.
Yep.
I would like to bonus action hide.
Yep.
It's the same thing as the other turns, but in a different order.
But in a different
Really
order.
mixing it
You're
up.
hiding at the start
Variety.
of the instead of... Yeah.
15 on stealth.
Yep, you're hidden.
Great. Then it's back to the short bow, and it's feeble plus 7. I rolled a 26 to hit.
You're rolling very well, Monty.
Well, someone has to, he
Yeah.
says, looking around the map at the other characters.
It's just, your arrow flies through the air, catches the robot in the side of the head for
And does 16
damage. The optical sensors go dark, and the robot kind of slumps to the ground into a pile of metal scrap. You hear in the distance, your friend Ignis Flint says, "Nice work!" And then grinding of gears as the giant drill starts up, and it shears off the front of Tixie's workshop. Tixie's workshop was a 2-story structure with a roof, and so there's just all kinds of rubble and stuff just kind of like cascading into the street. As Ignis, I guess, just kind of starts like driving around the block with his giant drill, making a lot of noise.
I would like to pour a potion of healing into Jasper's mouth.
Done. All right, you have defeated the giant robot. You're out of combat. Jasper gets a healing potion versus a healing, so you're back up. I don't know what you're gonna do next.
the wind dies down.
The wind dies down.
Okay, Revelle, heal yourself. Thank you.
Yay. I take a healing potion.
All right, so we go
So-
into the workshop and turn off all the clockworks. Is that the plan?
I think that's the plan.
We got this mission months ago. We've been wandering in these caves for so long, you guys.
So I will just remind Monty / Krong, the workshop contains the security key that will allow you to deactivate all of the clockwork automatons, but you will need to bring it to the security hub at the center of Little Lockford in order to do that.
All right.
All right.
So I don't know if we can spare an hour for a short rest, but I
Gotta
need
get-
something.
Gotta get the key first.
Yeah, I would. Don't do that right now, but let's say that you'll get to do that soon. Revelle impatiently clambers up over the rubble and looks into the kind of ruined wreckage that is Tixie's former workshop. You can see in the rubble there's two metal automatons that were clearly kind of used here in assembling things that are like pinned under big blocks of of stone from the roof that's caved in. Clearly this was set up as a place where Tixie was creating and perfecting her various clockwork automatons. And I imagine somewhat like conspicuously in the pile of rubble in between all the like half-built inventions and welding gear and laboratory equipment is just like a big old safe, a closed safe that's just sitting there, big metal box.
Well,
So
Krong.
I suppose I'm going to have to crack that safe, right?
Yeah.
Okay. I would like to examine the safe to see if it is trapped.
All right. Give me a perception check to examine that safe.
I'll help.
22. That's a natural 20.
All right. Oh, natural 20. So you're examining the safe. The safe appears to be, it's a safe. It's a big metal box with a big door, and it's got a kind of combination lock style dials with numbers on it that would be used to open it, and a big handle you pull once the correct sequence of numbers are worked into it. But you also know, as you are studying it, like there's some, there's a little bit of kind of design work worked into the edges of the safe, and at first perhaps they were not obvious, especially with kind of the dust and debris going on here. But you can tell that in addition to the kind of just the mundane craftsmanship of the safe, there is some magic at work here as well. And you think, though it is possible for you to open this this safe by using lockpicks and whatnot, that there is a command word that would be needed to basically the safe has a mechanism on it such that somebody, presumably Tixie, would be alerted if the safe is opened by somebody else. So you could open the safe, but it is likely that doing so would alert Tixie.
As if a drill crashing into her workshop might not have?
Yeah. I mean, you
We're
are
not
probably
being that
in
stealthy at this point.
a clock situation here.
Yeah, I'm just going to break into it. This is going to alert her that something's happening.
Yep.
If she doesn't know, like when she met us in the bar when we said we're here to make something happen.
Yep.
Okay, I would like to pick the lock.
All right.
Sleight of hand.
Yes, please.
14.
If 14 is not quite enough.
What if I help him?
Yeah, what if somebody helps you?
What are you doing to help?
Yeah.
Like, I don't know. I think you might need a little bit more counter rotation. It just it doesn't seem like the pins
natural
are
20. There, it was the counter rotation.
It was the counter rotation.
I'm a fool.
Krong, you were thinking that all the discs inside went clockwise and one of them went counterclockwise.
Wasn't this called Tockworth, Clockwise, Clockworks? I'm certain that's
I don't
what
think
this
it was
invention
called
Pretty
that.
sure.
Keep watching the Clockworks. So on your second attempt, a little bead of sweat on your furry brow. The door swings open and like just kind of a bunch of junk falls out. This was kind of clearly like Tixie Tockworth's like super secure junk drawer full of stuff. There's a bunch of like rusty screws and old gears, but there's also clearly some stuff of value in here. There's also a stuffed bear, and in among all that stuff is the security key to Little Lockford, as described to you by the mayor way back when. It's a big kind of brass key that is 8 inches long and decorated with kind of clockwork symbols on it. I will tell you that there is also you probably the fun thing when the D&D adventure tells you, Monty, there's a jewelry box worth 250 gold pieces, and inside that jewelry box is a ring that's worth 60 gold pieces, and also there's 3 gems worth 100 each. And now I'll tell you that all combined, that is like 610 gold pieces, which is the only thing you care about. Total street value.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, I'll take that stuff.
I take the bear.
Yeah,
All right.
We're definitely taking that stuffed bear.
Yeah, as
For
you take
sure.
the bear, Revelle, you notice there's a little tag on the bear. The bear seems to have a name, which is Poots. Poots.
Yep.
Boots.
Poots. All right. I would suggest that you don't take an hour long nap here in the rubble
No.
of a workshop, a heavily secured workshop that
Yeah.
you just
As soon
demolished
as I
the
open
front
that
door
safe,
of.
Tixie knows that we're here. Therefore,
Yes.
we should be somewhere else that is not here.
Yeah, let's
Yes.
get out.
Because right now, so far that has happened is there's been a loud explosion somewhere in Little Lockford. There has now been someone has tripped an alarm in a specific location in Little Lockford.
Right.
Did we lower all of the bridges or just specific ones?
I don't know. We had a lot of talk about bridge lowering. Wherever bridges you want to be lowered are lowered, Josh.
Yeah, I think so. I think we got a straight shot to the center of town. Do we want to send our friend back to his garage now?
Oh,
Safely.
is that what I should do? But I was thinking maybe there's other things I could demolish. He
Yeah,
kind
why
of
don't you
just,
he kind of
drive
revs
around-
the engine on it.
Drive around. If you see any giant robots, drive into them.
Oh, well, okay. Just make sure everyone knows that I get the credit for saving Little Lockford, right?
You got it.
Sure. What was your name
Absolutely.
again? It just says inventor on your image.
Professor Ignis Flint, thank you very much.
All right.
All
Thanks.
right, Ignis Flint. You got it.
Just make a lot of noise as you go,
So-
please.
He takes out an abandoned fruit stand.
Love it. I love it. So we just gotta run somewhere else that's toward the overlook, but is in a building that we can get into and hide.
All right. I think I would like some kind of check for you to basically successfully, as a group, escape this crime scene. Find somewhere the goal is find somewhere you can rest for an hour and then take the fight to the overlook. Is that the plan?
Yeah.
All right.
What do you want us to roll?
think I would like to see stealth checks from all 4 of you. Obviously, this is just a formality for Krong. I would like to see 2 out of 3 non-Krong people beat a 12.
I
That
got
would
a
not
7.
be me.
20.
Thank God.
22.
All right. So 50% of you did it. I'm going to tell you, you scamper off through the streets of Smolder Town, putting distance between you and also perhaps going at like a perpendicular angle to the path of wreckage that that Ignis Flint is taking in his machine. And as you duck into an alley, you see like a squad of those floating eyes that Tixie uses to monitor Little Lockford, like converge on this area. So you have left the crime scene. Is it a crime scene? You've left the
scene of our great success.
The scene of your great success. But it also feels like this is not a safe place to hide out here. So either you need to find somewhere else to hide out, or you're gonna have to go right to the overlook as is.
To the overlook. By the way, I know why they call this place Smolder Town. And
It was not smoldering before you.
It's just a technicality.
Is there any light healing that you could do without taking a short rest?
I can heal.
I'm actually low on spells. If I want to keep a spiritual weapon in reserve, I'm kind of stuck. But
Short rest doesn't help with spells, right?
No.
that's correct.
We can't do a long rest, I don't think, unless we really find a great place to hide.
Yeah, I think unfortunately you have attracted a lot of attention, which is going to make it very hard to find a.
Heal yourselves with whatever spells you got, and let's go.
oh no, I found another. I found another potion in my inventory.
Oh, okay. See, everything's great.
Whee!
And so you dash across the streets of Smolder Town. toward the center of Little Lockford, an area that you have not yet visited, known as the Overlook. And obviously, you have prepared all the bridges and whatnot, such that getting there is not a big deal. Let me just. In the original art that I showed you of Little Lockford, the Overlook is this big kind of stalactite that holds tight to the ceiling of the chamber that Little Lockford is in. It's got a big clock face on it and a bunch of kind of like ladders and structures around it. And it is both home to the security center of Little Lockford, and basically they have all these lovely public gardens with weird subterranean plants that are, kind of glowing in the dark and whatnot. It also seems to be home to a bunch of relatively large lizards, especially if you were a gnome. These would be, probably decent, almost gnome-sized lizards. But, this is an area that seems to be relatively free from the carnage and destruction in the rest of Little Lockford, including the recent destruction that you caused. So you were able to reach the central.
No, we were
part
told
of
to
Little
give all
Lockford.
credit to the professor for that destruction.
Oh, okay. Excellent.
Ignis Flint, his name was.
Ignis Flint.
Ignis
broke
Flint.
it.
Ignis Flint.
You're just gonna do some little graffiti on the wall right now to make sure that that's it's real clear who did that.
Leave his business card.
Yeah.
All right, let's get in here.
Yeah. In the center of the Overlook, in this big room that's kind of lit up by the phosphorescent mosses and plants. You see all these lizards crawling around on the ground, but there is just a big kind of central structure here built into a stalagmite. I think if on the area of the map, do you see kind of a shaded out circle thing in the middle?
Mm-hmm. There's a big
That
black
is
hole.
That is the control room. It's got a bunch of windows, and you can see kind of bright lights kind of flashing inside. There are 2 spiral staircases that lead up to entrances to the control room on the north and south side of this stalagmite. And I think even give me a quick perception check, everybody.
Critical success.
Critical
25.
success. You hear Revelle, you hear just a distinctive kind of
Also a critical
sound.
success.
Also a critical success. Everyone is very focused. Everyone's locked in on this. You hear the distinctive sound of some of the servos inside Tixie Tockworth's robot arm. Tixie Tockworth is in this room.
Oh dear.
Let's get her.
All right. Is there a plan?
I think the plan is to get her, but also to use the key, right? Like it's to use the key and distract her while we use the key to shut down the Clockworks.
All right.
This is not a heist.
Clockworks.
We should actually have the plan. Who will have the key?
Yeah.
I think you should have it so that you can hopefully sneak around and use the key.
All right.
Yeah.
That's a great idea.
So I'm on key duty, not sneak attack damage duty. Got it.
Yeah.
I take the key. Should I also have the bear, or does one of you want the bear to distract her?
I'm going to give the bear to Josh because I'm going to wild shape probably. So I'll be I can't hold the bear if I am a bear or a wolf.
All right.
You
Josh
have now
has the bear.
seen one
I
bear,
have the
but
key.
it's a stuffed bear. So you can only wild shape into a stuffed bear, Revelle.
I know. I actually can wild shape into a bear, although the thought did occur to me that if I could, maybe I could wild shape into a giant stuffed bear. That would
like
be
a mascot
That would be
bear.
adorable.
Yeah. Roll on your bears.
Boots, you come to life, and you're huge and terrifying. This is all I
You
ever
must
wanted.
answer for many sins. So there are 2 spiral staircases leading up to this control room. A spiral staircase presents a little bit of a tactical challenge in that, it's single file. There are 2 of them in the case you wanted to split up to cover more staircase ground.
You guys go on the south one. I'll go on the north one.
Yeah, I think that's right.
Yeah. I'll stick. I've got a bag of holding. I'll stick the bear in that or my backpack, whichever would be easier for me to grab it out of at a critical
The bear can't
moment.
breathe if you put it in a bag of holding.
Just hold on to it.
that's just planning
Poor
ideas.
bear.
All right. So Krong sneaks off in the darkness, makes his way up to the north spiral staircase leading into the control room. Josh, Revelle, and Jasper head to the south one. I'm going to ask you to be real clear about what your order there is, just because it's going to be. I think I'm going to be kind of strict here about your ability to push past each other in the in this area.
Revelle's going to go first in wild shape when he gets to the top of the staircase. Or actually, Revelle wild shapes now.
Yeah,
I'm
why
a
not?
bear.
Save an action. You're a bear.
Some bears can't go up spiral staircases. Oh no!
They can go up. They can't go down. That's there's a classic college prank that I got stuck on because of that.
Bears can go upstairs. It's fine.
Yeah, just not down.
So I need to be in melee range to do damage, so I feel like I should go second.
Yeah. I could do my spiritual weapon from a distance, so yeah.
Okay.
From a distance.
From a distance.
Thank you, old man.
From a distance.
Why am I so mean to the people I actually like? It's unclear. As you line up, Krong listens from across the way, so he will know exactly when the door opens and a bear roars. I guess that's the signal is
yeah,
a
baby.
bear roaring.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
We're back to an animal-based distraction. It worked before, it'll work again.
I try to make it sound like I'm saying poots.
it just sounds like Chewbacca, though. Yeah. The door swings open. Revelle, you drop to the ground and transform into a bear, and you see in front of you the command center of Little Lockford, the security center here. It's basically just a big circular room. There's lots of displays around the edge with various flashing lights. The center of the room, there is a lovely scale model of Little Lockford, complete with like orange diodes for all the glowing lava. And Tixie Tockworth is here. She, as you seem to have interrupted her as she was pacing back and forth, but 10 feet up in the air, because when she paces back and forth, she uses a jetpack, and she whirls around, startled to see all of you as Krong sneaks in the back door. Krong, give me a quick stealth check.
Okay, that's I'll just type roll d20 plus 10 here. 21.
All right. Tixie is unaware of you. Tixie looks down at all of you, the three of you, and says, "You again? You're ruining everything. I told Poots I'm gonna have to kill you if you make me." And this is where you roll initiative. Will our adventurers be able to talk reason into Tixie Tockworth, or will violence be the only language she understands? Will they be able to deactivate all the clockwork automatons that are no doubt sure to come in and back Tixie up in this fight to the death? What's the deal with Boots? Like, what's really going on there? For answers to questions such as these, tune in next time to Total Party Kill.
The Incomparable Podcast Network. Become a member and support this show today. theincomparable.com/members